Horror animation in Blender is becoming more and more popular. However, the type of horror media that I always find seems to be extremely realistic. Realism in Blender is really good for horror. We know this because we see amazing horror 3D animation time after time. Minecraft animation on YouTube is notorious for being cringe, or just not appealing to anyone over the age of 4. I want to use my skills to make Minecraft animation more cinematic and meaningful. I want to change the game for Minecraft animation, but I can only achieve my goal if you subscribe, so please consider it, and thank you so much if you do decide to. First up, is this even possible? So I found this video where this guy talks a little on how horror animation works. He covers the differences in how animation and live action horror works. The issue is that it heavily relies on realistic visuals and the phenomenon known as Uncanny Valley. Uncanny Valley is when non-human objects or characters closely resemble humans, but they just seem off. This produces an eerie feeling for the viewer. Although Uncanny Valley is an exceptional horror style, it doesn't really fit the guides of Minecraft animation. I would love to explain this whole video to you, but he does a way better job, so go watch his video. Instead of relying on jump scares like most other media, I want my short to rely on silent horror. This gives the viewer a sense of dread instead of outright shoving something in their face. I find this much more thrilling because it allows the viewer's dread and anxiety to take place over what's actually happening. A wonderful example of this silent horror is a movie called Skinamarink. I myself have not watched it yet because I refuse to. Horror isn't really my forte and I tend to let the creepy stuff get to my head. However, I have seen the trailer and many reviews of this film, and may I just say, wow, this film is horrifying. This is exactly what I mean when I say silent horror. The film allows you as the viewer to not only feel the dread of the situation, but feel the dread for the children in the situation. This is an incredibly powerful tactic, and I intend to use it to its fullest extent. Darkness is used in horror films to produce an eerie effect. If you don't know what's going on, you will have more fear. A wonderful example of darkness would be in the form of the Blair Witch Project. It gives the film a great amount of eeriness. Because the film doesn't share with the audience what the threat physically is, it allows the imagination of the viewer to define what the monster could possibly look like. This usually makes a film much scarier than it actually is. Darkness also goes along very well with silent horror, and are actually most often seen being used together at the same time. Okay, now that we've covered some examples of the horror I want to achieve, I just have one question. Is this even possible? Examples I found of people attempting making horror Minecraft animations have heavily relied on either realism or comedy.
Oh my god!
What? Is my face too scary to look at?
No! The animator's way too lazy to animate your face!
I did find one really good example of horror in Minecraft called Sundown by The One to Fear. Although this was made 10 years ago, this short film is genuinely great. However, this isn't Minecraft animation, and the short film has a heavy reliance on analog horror, which I'm not really wanting to use in mine. Analog horror is when the film uses effects that makes the footage look as though it was shot on older devices, or placed back in time. This includes heavy film grain, lower quality images, artifacts, and visual disruption. This style was most popularized by the amazing Kane Pixels, creator of the found footage series based in the Backrooms. Although this is an incredible style, I personally don't want to lean into it too much, seeing as it's used literally everywhere nowadays. I plan on using these techniques in the short film I'm currently working on, the FNAF project. If you've seen some of the previous videos on my channel, you probably know what I'm talking about, but if not, you should go watch those videos. In the short film, I'm using darkness to engage the viewer and focus their attention. And with the addition of silent horror, the project will really achieve the horror I'm looking for. In order to make silent horror actually work, the setup is so incredibly important. I do this by making the setting of the beginning of the film nice and warm with a dramatic cut to the cool, eerie toned pizzeria. I've been doing a ton of research on how to make this project better with a more complete story, so I'm really hoping that this works out. Now, I hate to cut you guys off, but sadly we are out of time. The next series of videos are going to be the creation of this animated short, so if you're interested, please join us. You can hit that beautiful glowing subscribe button down there to receive future updates on the channel and when I release new videos. I also wanted to mention I have a Discord server. The Discord server is a place where people like you can hang out, make some Blender animations. Even if you're not interested in Blender, it's still a wonderful place to just chat with other people interested in Minecraft animation. You can find an invite link in the description. And with that, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video. See you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. It took so long to make, roughly 2 weeks. I've been super busy. So is Delta actually. School just started. So yeah, expect the upload schedule to get worse from here, I guess. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. It truly means a lot to me. You guys who watch all the way to the end of my videos are like awesome. You guys are so cool. Also, thank you so much to the people who did fan art. You can see it right here on the screen, which is pretty awesome. Also, these animated bits throughout this video were actually animated by me this time, and I think they were fine. I'm not super happy with them, but you know, whatever gets the job done. I'm really happy with the quality of the video overall though, so I mean, that's a win, right? Anyway, I'm gonna go now. You guys should click on the video that's on screen because it's probably just as good as this one. Bye.